Finally, PK Subban has come back home. And just as sure as Michel Therrien was caught hacking darts between periods in NHL arenas across the NHL, PK Subban returns home. And not only that, but we witnessed the return one more time of not Triple H, but the Triple Low 5, baby. Yeah, with Carey Price. One more time, Triple Low 5. What a game. That was cathartic, guys. The PK Subban return, the Triple Low 5, everything. It was awesome. And I got to say, that was the first time in a long time. Didn't the Habs just look inspired? I mean, I know you guys must have seen the way they were playing. They looked inspired last night. Right from puck drop, they go up 5-0 in shots against Nashville. Just a beautiful display of what happens when you really feed off of that juice, feed off of that adrenaline, and just the spirit of what it means to be a Montreal Canadien. Few players captured it and understood it better than PK Subban. And you know what? I got to say, I gave PK a pretty hard ride, not unlike the previous Habs regime with Marc Bergevin and the Habs brass that really were living in the old days and just really didn't know how to fully embrace PK, I guess. And I kind of jumped along board that ship. And, you know, I didn't get the jersey. I didn't get the shirt. I got a Shea Weber shirt. I think I realized, though, after all this, that you can be fans of both players. And I saw that kind of going around Twitter a little bit yesterday, and it's absolutely true. I found out also that apparently, according to Stu Cowan of the Montreal Gazette, that they actually reached out to PK and Andrei Markov. And I actually thought they might want to do that and see if they wanted to pay tribute to both guys. But PK is PK, and he deserves to have his own night. He knows how to hold the mic. He knows how to talk. He knows how to get to the Habs fans. But I got Andrei Markov's jersey on today. You can see the A here. And I can't wait for him to get his chances to have a night of honor as well. Just want to get a shot of the jersey too, because why not? This particular game was really a lot of fun because you just saw buy-in from the entire team. Now, if you guys just watched my last video, I told you guys that the Habs management and the players even know that they're tanking. Even with the tank still hopefully at least partially on, only for the fact that I want to see this team get better long-term. I told you guys on this channel many times, I'm never going to complain about a Habs win, especially when they just make the whole game entertaining from front to back. And there's a lot more things to talk about in this game. So many players had a great game, and Jake Evans is near the top of that list. He's been playing absolutely outstanding lately. How many goals should Jake have had? 3 or 4? I don't know, because he had that breakaway in the second period, the fake slap shot. He deked Askarov out of his pants and even beat him, but he couldn't beat the post. So Jake Evans ends up with only 1 goal in this game. That was a bit of a disservice to Jake just because of how well he played and just the offense that his line was able to create. Pretty cool to see Jonathan Drouin get 3 assists in this game. What does he have? 5 assists in the last 2 games, 3 games. So good for Joe. It's just a night where you're wearing that jersey, and it's a good night to wear it, of course, and just see everybody contributing and just all buying into just trying to get a W on this night. Arbor Jacki was on a mission last night, by the way. I don't know if I can do it properly, but I kind of want to reenact the bodies that were flying everywhere on Nashville whenever Arbor Jacki was on the ice. For the record, nobody was hurt in the making of this video. Uri Slavkovsky was clearly loving everything PK Subban had to say. We saw the big smile on his face, but what a shift from Slav. We saw him take a block shot. He goes down. He gets back up. He takes another block shot, and then he just throws the body, and the whole Bell Center just goes nuts. All the talk lately about Slav, should he go to Laval, the never-ending conversation. Well, you know what? If he's here to stay, I'm good. I know it's 1 game, and I'm a little overhyped, but you know what? I just love the fact that he's able to contribute in some fashion. Not getting on the score sheet. He had a couple of chances, but he was throwing the body a little bit, and that shift was just absolutely outstanding from Slav. That's what you want to see from a guy who's learning, who's just not even close to filling out his full frame yet as a rookie 18-year-old player, almost 19. But Slav, hats off to you, brother. Yes, Ylonen in this game, making an unbelievable no-look assist to Kirby Dach on that goal. That was beautiful. Ylonen, you know what? Like I always say, whenever a player comes in from the Laval Rocket, they're full of energy. They just have that fresh juice of just wanting to make an impression and play their butt off. And Ylonen made a sweet dish to Kirby Dach and that goal, and he basically didn't even react. Kirby Dach was more excited about the pass than I think Ylonen was to make it. But nevertheless, he had a great game as well, and good for Ylonen coming back in and just making an immediate impact. Another great positive, too, was just the fact that the Habs had a lot of control of the puck, probably for the most I've seen in a long time. I don't even know when the most recent game is that I can think of, but they had a lot of O-zone possession, offensive zone possession, and just really looked in control for a decent amount of shifts throughout the night. Had the puck, were making plays. They were getting a ton of shots on net. And you know what? Hats off to Sam Montembeault as well. He had himself a game. The way Sam looked in this game, he looks like he could be a starter. I know that's a bit of a stretch, that we still don't fully know what we have in Sam Montembeault, but he's young enough where he's coming into his own. And with Jake Allen out with injury, this was a huge opportunity for him to step in, and he did not disappoint in this game. The goals that even beat Montembeault were just either screens or tip-ins. I mean, like, there wasn't really a shot that beat him clean, and that's an encouraging sign. Okay, Cole Caulfield. So, about him, by the way, 24th and 25th goals, both power play goals, by the way, you guys. One feed from Suzuki, and Kirby Dach doing his best Nick Suzuki impression and gets it cross ice to Cole on the second power play goal, which would end up being the winning goal of this game. It will be true robbery if Cole Caulfield does not make the NHL All-Star game, because he fully deserves it. He's been the most consistent. He's at another level right now, and just the way he moves the puck, just the handles he's got. He's so fast. He's so quick. And he's just so dialed in, man. This kid has it. I was so glad that I was right about him. I know that sounds super self-centered, but I was so excited about Caulfield before he got here, and people were laughing at me. But some of you guys knew what I was talking about, and we're seeing it in the flesh in real time. We're just past the halfway mark of the season, and Caulfield is 15 goals away from the 40-goal mark. It's exciting, and these little individual W's for the season, we're going to take them. And Cole, we are behind you, man. Nick's going to be at the All-Star game, but hopefully your buddy can join you, because you know it too, Nick. He deserves it. The Canadiens are able to hang on in this one, and you know what? It was a night where the Bell Center was alive. It was well. PK Subban making his return, a very welcomed return to the Bell Center, and just giving the Habs fans closure, right? That's something that really I think was needed for us as Habs fans. He spent a lot of years here. He built a pretty amazing legacy for himself, but not for himself. And he even said that in the video montage also. It's not just about what you do as a player. It's what you do for others. And he means it. The PK Subban Foundation, the hospital, the Children's Hospital. And I got to mention him bringing that little girl out on the ice before the game. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. I think it was Mila was her name. Got the whole crowd chanting for her as well. The PK chants, the 0005 with Carey Price, the memories of PK Subban that I certainly will never forget. My wife and I had the chance to meet Carey and PK at one point early on in both of their careers. And I remember just saying to PK, like, go get him, man. Just kind of just encouraging him. And he was kind of like, still pretty young at the time, and was like, okay, like he was a little shy PK almost. It was weird to see back in like 2010 or whatever. But anyways, shout out to PK Subban. Thank you so much for the memories, man. We are never going to forget you. You got a place in a lot of Habs fans' hearts forever, and you showed why. And it was a beautiful thing to see. Thank you, PK. That's all I got, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been a blast to come back on the channel again. Like I said, I'm not going to promise post-game videos after every game, but this was a game I just absolutely had to do a video for. There was no chance I was going to miss out on this one. It was great. It was just great to feel excited about your team again, seeing them play great offensive hockey in a season where we know what the result's likely going to be, especially as the trade deadline gets closer. But this was a night to celebrate and be happy and proud to be a Habs fan again. And we will soak these moments in when we can. We're grateful. We're blessed. We cheer for the greatest, dare I say it, franchise in all of sports. Like PK said, definitely in hockey, the most beloved, the most passionate fans on all the earth for any hockey team anywhere. That's us. And we are privileged and blessed. Let's get along, right? Let's get along. Let's do our best to get along with each other. And that's all I got to say. So you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Every single one of you, if you're new and you stuck it out this far in the video, I got love for y'all. I got a lot of gratitude in my heart being able to do this channel. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Cheers. If you smell what PK is cooking.